Hey guys, welcome back. So it is 4th of July and I just watched all of Hamilton while doing my makeup and it took 2.5 hours. Mostly because I was watching Hamilton and it's about 2 hours and 40 minutes long. And I kept getting distracted because it's so good. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm gonna break this chair. It's brand new and I'm gonna break it trying to sit in it. But anyway, so as you guys can see from the title, even though I have no idea right now what I'm about to call it, we are going to be talking about my hair care transformation situation, which is a little bit why my hair looks batshit crazy right now. So if you guys remember or have at least seen my earlier videos, my first video that I did when I started my channel was I dyed my hair, and then I did a video probably about a month or so later where I was changing from the purple blue tone to this brown nonsensical whatever, which by the way I hate it and I really want to change it, but I'm sticking to the don't dye your hair, let it be healthy, let it grow. And it has grown considerably because I don't know how, hold on. That's a little better. But I don't know how like long it really was back in, I think it was April. It was like April 20th or something that I filmed that video. And I haven't bleached my hair, cut my hair. I think I've straightened my hair 3 times since then, and that's really just to see the true growth of my hair, because when it's curly you can't necessarily see the full length because it's shrunken up. So I've straightened my hair probably only 3 times, and like that's the only heat that I've really put on my hair aside from a blow dryer just to like warm up a mask that I'm gonna show you guys. But yeah, we're gonna go through my whole like hair care stack. And the first thing that I'm gonna show you guys is because I'm gonna do my curly girl. It's not really the curly girl method because I don't even know if I've been doing the curly girl method right, but I am gonna do my hair care routine because clearly it needs to be done today. But first we're gonna talk about shampoo and conditioner. So this is Function of Beauty. I did, when I first got these, film a video on them, and I was gonna do like, you know, updates and everything, and then I realized that I don't use shampoo and conditioner enough to do a whole video and like transform, and I didn't think these were gonna be super effective on my hair. I do really like the way my hair has reacted with them, but I think it's a combination of these plus the other products that I'm gonna show you guys, because I don't wash my hair but maybe once a week, because even if I don't have fashion colored hair, I still act like I do. And I've gotten so used to washing my hair like once a week because I've had green hair and blue hair and pink hair and yellow. Well, no, I haven't had yellow hair. Orange hair and red hair and teal hair and pretty much every color other than yellow. Maybe I should do yellow next. That's an idea. It's a possibility. It might happen. But this is Function of Beauty, not sponsored in any way, shape, or form. I actually just today sent the email back like, hey, I've still got plenty. You don't need to send me more right now. And I did cut down the size of the bottles that they're gonna send me, because these are what, the 16 ounces? And I've had these since probably about April. I don't really need more yet. But I do, like I said, really like them. I got anti-frizzing, lengthening, strengthening, deep condition, all of that as the mix in mine. I did, when I put that like email to like, hey, don't send me more of this for like another month. Actually 2 months. I think it's supposed to be September like 4th or something that I'm gonna get my next shipment because I've got a lot to go through. But I did cut down the size of them to the 8-ounce bottles because I clearly don't go through enough to warrant the 16 ounces. But I do really like the product. I did also change my formula a little bit to more curl define and heat protectant because I do plan on straightening my hair more as this grows out, just because I'm gonna have to do something with it. And this doesn't really curl the same way the rest of my hair does. It curls very weird. And also I don't like the way the shortness of this looks curled with the rest of it long. So there's that. And I also got this in the nude peach scent, and this is the best smelling shampoo and conditioner I've ever used. It smells like peach Bellini, and I'm here for it. But anyway, Function of Beauty, big fan of these. I did have to use like a pump from my soap bottle because my other pump that they sent me for whatever reason was broken. Like it just wouldn't pump things out. And I would have to like open it, unscrew it, scoop some out, dump it out into my hand, and then zhuzh, and then like water kept getting into the product, so not fun. So I did just steal another pump, but it works perfectly fine. So there's that. And so now we're gonna move into, actually one last thing that's not gonna go into my hair right now, which is my hair mask that I do again about once a week on my hair. And this is the TGIN, thank God it's natural, Miracle Repair X Deep Hydrating Hair Mask. I don't even remember, where did I find this? Did I get this at Ulta? I think I got this at Ulta. Pretty sure. I think in my vanity makeup clean decluttering video, this is in there, and I talk about that in that Ulta haul. I'm pretty sure I got this at Ulta. But it is a black honey and coconut oil hair mask that you wash, condition your hair, and then you leave this in for what, 30 minutes? 30? So you put it in, comb it through, leave it on for like 10 to 15 minutes under a blow dryer. I never leave it on for that long under the blow dryer because I'm trying to not use a lot of heat on my hair. But I do sit there and I do just warm it up, and then I'll underneath, or while the cap is on, we'll massage it in to stimulate heat and warmth in the plastic cap. And then you leave it on for 35 minutes to an hour after that. And I gotta say, my hair does feel a lot less like fried, damaged, dry, gross. How many other bad adjectives can you use to describe your hair when it's damaged? AF, like mine is. A lot. There's a lot that you could probably come up with. I barely scratched the surface of those. But I've really been liking this. I've probably only used it like 4 times since I got it. But it smells really good. It feels very like not silicone-y. It doesn't have anything that feels like a strong residue in my hair when I wash it out. So I really do like that. But do make sure that you for sure wash it all out because you don't want to use this as your leave-in. So now we can get into the fun part, which is me doing my hair routine. So we're going to take our scrunchie down, and this is going to be my routine for when I'm going to like work or, you know, living my life during the day. As you can see, my hair, I haven't washed it in probably about 2 days, and 2 days, 3 days, 2, 3, earlier this week. So I'm going to spray it, and ordinarily I would, you know, rinse it in like the sink or something, but we've got a full face of makeup on because we're filming, so we're not gonna do that. So we're just gonna spray it. This is just a bottle. It actually used to have makeup brush cleaner in it, but I rinsed that all out and just filled it with regular water. The only problem with this bottle is that it's a weird like shape. So it's not the easiest to hold, especially as your hand gets wet from the water. And then just take a wide tooth comb. This isn't the widest tooth that I have, but it's the comb that we could find. I try, when it's wet at least, to not brush my hair. And really only if my hair is like super dry and I'm just trying to push it into a ponytail to, you know, make myself look mildly presentable for work. On days that I didn't really feel like having any kind of style to my hair. I'm just gonna have Hamilton songs stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Not a bad musical to have stuck in your head, though. Like, I would really like to imagine that our founding fathers were just sitting in courtrooms having full-fledged rap battles with each other. That's the history that I want. I feel like a lot more conflicts would have been solved easier if they had. Would have been a lot more entertaining to learn about in school, that's for sure. Okay. That's damp leave-in conditioner repair cream. And we're just gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna get this all under my nails. It's gonna be fine. And we're just gonna work that through our hair. Take a little bit more for the ends. And then I'm going to just comb this through really quickly. All right. Next, I typically will put, especially more so at nighttime, but sometimes in the day if I haven't done it in a couple days, some hair oils. So obviously one of the most popular, and this is mostly because I'm trying to add growth and stimulate, you know, hair follicles and everything. So these these two types of oils are really good for stimulating growth and keeping your hair healthy. So first we have, I can never tell if it's jojoba or jojoba oil, but whatever. I'm not cultured, it's fine. I can admit it. So I put a few drops of this in, or the Jamaican black castor oil. This one's from Shea Moisture, and this is from D-Feel. I don't really have a preference in brand. These are just the two that I could find during the shutdown that weren't like, let me have Amazon ship these. Like, it was just, I could find these really easily. This one, I've probably used a lot more since I got it than the other ones, just because this has, what all do you have in this? I think this one has like coconut oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, rice bran, cocoa butter, pomegranate, rosehip, pumpkin seed, It has pretty much every good oil that you can have in here. And then every once in a while I'll mix this with the black castor oil, even though it smells like black castor oil to me. But this is the Wild Growth Hair Oil. And I want to say that the significant change in growth that I've seen on specifically my side shave, which is the thing I'm the most concerned about growing out, started once I started using this relatively regularly. So can't really complain. So we're gonna take this and I'm gonna work this mostly at the root, keeping it as far away from the ends. Obviously here, this is mostly just root and ends at the same time. So we're just gonna work that in and rub that into our scalp because it's, you know, you're wanting to stimulate your follicles with that foregrowth. And I don't ever use more than like a dime-sized amount at a time. So I did the other day, because I straightened my hair late last week, again, just to mostly just see the growth, and then I just left it for about a week. But I did use this during that time that it was straightened, in some of my overnight styles, because I was still trying to wrap my hair, make sure that it was protected and everything while it was straightened. There's hair on my face right here. So I was using this as that, and you apparently can use this kind of as a heat protectant. Now you can use this for a lot of shit. So, and my hair was less frizzy even in Florida with this in it. So, love all that. Just put this up. And now we're gonna go into the moisturizing curl activator cream, which this bottle is making me crazy because it keeps denting it on the side. I hate when bottles of any kind do that, but it's kind of an inevitability when you hold it like this and squeeze from the same side every time. So let's put that, focusing mostly on mids to ends because that's obviously where most of your curl starts, and then I'll start scrunching it this way. I don't really use a towel or like a washcloth or anything to scrunch unless it's like freshly out of the shower and like soaking wet, because I'm also trying to absorb some of that moisture. I've been pretty much just letting my hair air dry for the most part during all of this. I never really blow dry my hair. The fact that I own a blow dryer is hysterical to me because I very rarely use it to begin with. That's why I have like just a crappy, I think it's a Revlon. It's either a Revlon or a Conair that I've had for like 5+ years. Like probably like 5 or 6, 7. God, closer to a decade now, honestly. Holy. So like it's not like it's the best blow dryer in the world, but it gets the job done. And then when I feel like that's sufficiently worked through, I will go through, and this is the OGX Coconut Curls Decadent Creamy Mousse. It's not really my favorite. I don't know that I've ever really been a fan of mousse, but it does, especially like for days that I'm at work, help hold my curls in place a little bit because my hair is so badly damaged from like years of straightening it every day and bleaching it every month, and there's mousse on my shoulder, that it doesn't really hold a curl on its own very easily. So the mousse does just give it a little bit something extra to work with. All right. And then where I forgot to grab my rubber bands. That's the one thing I forgot. So truthfully, the majority of the time when my hair is curled, if it's not like, if I'm not going to the restaurant to work and I'm like just going to the clinic where it's not important if my hair is up or down at the clinic, it just goes into a half up, half down kind of deal. I try not to tie that too tight for A, my hair's sake, and B, my scalp's sake and my brain, because there's nothing worse than, well, no, a caffeine withdrawal headache is worse than a ponytail headache, but when they're combined together, just end it now. Put me out of my misery just thinking about it. So, but this is pretty much what I will do. I will probably show you guys in a separate video in a couple weeks how I straighten my hair and like section it off and what like heat protectants and everything I use for that. But this works for today's video. I'm still probably gonna throw a wig on for today because I feel like this makeup look needs a wig. But other than that, that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. If you guys have curly hair, let me know what you're using. My sister sent me a picture of like all of her products, and I don't know if it's just like me personally with those brands and how they've reacted to my hair before, or if I was just using them wrong, but I haven't found the gall to use them yet, or some of them yet, so I might try and incorporate them once these start to run low. But as of right now, this is the routine. This side looks actually really good. It's just the side with the growth coming out that drives me nuts because I can't do anything with this yet. So, and like before you like just lay the edges down, it's like my sideburns, like there's what, it feels like almost 2 inches. I don't know units of measure. That feels like 2 inches to me. Maybe 1.5 inches. But like it's a pretty decent amount of growth. It just doesn't reach back up into the ponytail. And I can pin it with bobby pins, but once it's curly, they start to like stick out of the bobby pins, and I have not yet found a hair gel, not even got to be glued, that can hold back my curls. Because every time it just, like alfalfa just coming out the side of my head. So, but when this is pushed up a little bit, it's not as noticeable, so I can live with it a little bit better. But yeah, like I said, if you guys have any recommendations for products, just leave them down in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.